Well, SIPC had to come up with a rationale for violating the law, and working with the trustee that it had appointed in the case, Irving Picard, they came up with a new theory, that SIPC doesn't insure the last statement when the broker was a crook. SIPC in those circumstances only insures the net investment of the investor. Now, there are 2 points that are important to realize here. Obviously, nobody knowingly invests in an SEC-regulated broker who's a crook. Nobody wants to have someone steal their money. We all rely upon the SEC to make sure that SEC-regulated broker-dealers are not crooks. But in any event, SIPC decided that if the broker is a crook, the insurance is only for the net investment. Now, this is what's very interesting, because the net investment takes away all of the benefit that a person thought he had when he invested in the stock market. And let me give you an example. Let's say that you have an IRA account and you worked for 30 years and your IRA account was at Fidelity, and every year you put money into your IRA account and you watched with satisfaction as the stock market values increased and the amount of money in your IRA account increased. And then you got to be 70 years old and you started taking mandatory IRA withdrawals. And the law requires you to take out a certain amount of money each year from your IRA account. So every time you take money out of your IRA account, you have to pay taxes on it. So you've had this account, it appreciated a great deal in value, you started to withdraw, and then by the time you were 91 years old, you had withdrawn money from your IRA account for 21 years and paid taxes on it. And you know what? You took out a lot more money than you put in on a cash-in basis. If you subtract all of the fictitious earnings, you took out much more than you put in, and so Irving, Picard, and SIPC say, you know what? Not only do you have no account on which you're entitled to SIPC insurance, you've lost your entire IRA, and we're coming after you because you took out more money than you put in. We don't care that you did it over a 25-year period. That's what's happening in the Madoff case, and that's why the investors are litigating the issue. And I can assure you that if this happened to you with your Fidelity account, you would be litigating the issue too, and you'd be right to litigate it because SIPC is violating one of the fundamental protections of the securities laws.